We are here with Austin Theory live. Austin, how you doing today? Thanks so much for joining us.
I'm great, man. I mean, as you can see, got the championship back there, got the chain on, man. I'm just chilling today, having a good day.
Last time you were in Vegas, man, it was a big day professionally for you. Winning that Money in the Bank ladder match. Tell me a little bit about that match. What do you remember from that?
Man, it was really cool. Last time I was in Vegas, we were in the MGM Grand Arena. I faced Bobby Lashley for the United States Championship. Unfortunately, I came up a little short in that match, but I'm not used to that, so whatever. Went on to the Money in the Bank ladder match that night. I was not 100% at all. I had a tough match with Bobby. But what did I do? I went in there and became the youngest Mr. Money in the Bank right there in Las Vegas, Nevada. How about that?
So tell me a little bit about that night. What does Austin Theory do after becoming Mr. Money in the Bank?
Man, I remember after that, I just ate a really big meal. Vegas is the place where everybody likes to party. I'm not too much of a partier, but I made sure I ate some steak, and had that big old briefcase next to me. Didn't realize, though, later on that briefcase was a big old anchor on me. But, you got to go through some things to get to the top, so it is what it is.
Tell me a little bit more about that. What do you mean anchor exactly? I know that may have not gone the way you wanted it to, but eventually you ended up with that belt.
I did, but I had some, attempts. I tried to cash in on Roman Reigns. Brock Lesnar was there to stop that. I almost cashed in on Roman Reigns a second time when we were at Clash at the Castle, and I got sucker punched by a world-class boxer, Tyson Fury. Yeah, I still got something to do about that, so I didn't forget.
Oh, a little glimpse into the future, huh? You said you ate a big steak. I saw a video online from Barry's Downtown Prime. They got that. I'm looking at it right now. The 46-ounce tomahawk. Did you partake in that tomahawk?
I would have remembered if it was a 40-ounce steak, but I was definitely at that place, and it was really good. Yeah, I did eat a lot though, but no, not a 40-ounce tomahawk. Maybe next time.
No, who could? I can't even imagine. So Austin Theory, not a big partier. There's no pictures of you on the strip with the Money in the Bank briefcase,
Maybe. I don't know.
It could be. I know you had a cameo in a Marvel movie. That was a long time ago. What was that like? And what would maybe be your dream cameo in a future movie?
Man, when I was living back home, I'm from McDonough, Georgia, but I used to drive an hour to Atlanta when I was trying to make money for wrestling school. I would do extra work. So I'm in a movie called Fist Fight that has Ice Cube and Charlie Day in it. I was in Neighbors 2 with Seth Rogen and Zac Efron. There's the Spider-Man one, Homecoming, that you mentioned. But I did all these little things because I was, in hopes of just trying to pay off wrestling school. And I never knew. Maybe I'd get noticed, on a movie set and get a WWE tryout. I had a very spontaneous mindset with trying to get to the WWE. But my wrestling school was in Atlanta as well. So, A-Town, that's where Austin Theory comes from. That's where he was created. So it's pretty cool. But yeah, to answer your question on that cameo, I don't know. Maybe me as a superhero, playing the actual main role as a superhero. That'd be pretty cool.
I like that. I could see that. Do you, I know, well, I've seen in some of your interviews, you have a lot of horror movie memorabilia. I saw Child's Play. I saw some, it's right behind you right now. So give me off the top of your head. I know this is kind of crazy, but what's your horror movie Mount Rushmore?
Oh man, definitely. Freddy, Jason, Michael. Let's see, Chucky would definitely be up there. I'd say those would be my main four for now. To put on the top. You could put Jack Nicholson up there from The Shining. That's one of my all-time favorites. So yeah, I feel like it'd be endless. My Mount Rushmore of horror could probably have 30 people, honestly.
Would that be something you'd be wanting to do in the future? Maybe is be in a horror movie, be one of those, maybe one of the victims, or
I'm not sure if I would want to play the actual crazy guy, or maybe just be the victim. I don't know. It would be funner, But I'm open to that. I'm down.
Let me talk to you about something that's been a little, it's been going viral lately. Have you seen this Sphere we have here in Las Vegas, this new venue?
I have. I actually seen it when it was like I seen the eyeball one. That one looks crazy.
Have you seen the inside yet?
I have not. Maybe some pictures of some kind of concert. It looked
Yeah,
crazy though.
U2 just opened it. I want to say probably pretty close to a week ago right now. So U2 is there. But I'm telling you, this venue is crazy. It's wall to wall LEDs in there. I mean, what do you think? WWE PLE at some point. Think that'd be something cool to do in the future?
I was about to ask. I mean, you sound like what's going down in there. I mean, would we be able to put a ring in there and have a WWE show? That'd be crazy.
We'll leave that to the logistics guys. It looks possible to me, but I'm a wrestling fan,
Right.
so I'm a total sucker for that type of stuff. I want to see wrestling anywhere, especially something weird like the Sphere, and keep Vegas
Right.
weird is what I say. So it's something I want to see. It's cool that you're open to it, and we'll see if it happens. It just opened, like I said, a week ago, so that'll be cool. You've said pretty vocally that you're, that one of the people you want to face off with in the future is Roman Reigns. So I'm not going to go into that. But let me ask you this: somebody that is wrestling right now, did you see sort of like, let's say the Batman to your Joker? Who could you see yourself facing off with for the next 20 years in the ring?
Man, I mean, there's a lot of good options there, like Dominic Mysterio. Me and him are the same age. So that's something, as much as they hate him, and who's to know, maybe they'll like me and I'll be the good guy for everybody. Who knows? But maybe me and him, that's the Batman and the Joker there. Or there's guys like Bronson Reed. There's guys like Grayson Waller. Just all these guys, Carmelo Hayes, somebody that's in NXT, but definitely will be on the main roster. That's something that, we could possibly see. So, and maybe I'm the Joker. Maybe I'm the bad guy, but I don't think I'm a bad guy at all. Not at all.
I don't think so. I don't think so either. Let's talk a little bit about, the next appearance when you're coming to Vegas for the event, Friday, December 29th, 7:30 at the MGM Grand Garden Arena. It's the WWE Holiday Tour. Tell me a little bit, how are you going to top Money in the Bank, man? That's you walk away with the briefcase. What are you going to do?
Well, you see, Las Vegas, especially around that time, it's a holiday. So I'm going to give them the gift of getting to see the 150 million hitman, Austin Theory. That's a lot, I mean, not every day you get to see somebody that's gotten 150 million views on live television. So Vegas, you're welcome, and enjoy that holiday gift. That's the best one you're going to get.
I love it. Awesome. Thank you so much for your time. We appreciate it. Everybody needs to get out to the MGM Garden and check out WWE on December 29th. And, Austin Theory going to light it up. Thanks, man. Appreciate your time.
Of course. All day.